Greetings, Capsuleers. My name is Andrew Wayne, and I hope everybody is having an amazing day today. In our latest video, we're going to continue on with the career missions. We've done 3 so far: the Explorer, the Enforcer, and the Soldier of Fortune. We're going to pick up with the Industrialist, which is broken down into 2 sections. We have the Entrepreneur and the Producer. We're going to follow up with the Producer right now, and then we'll continue with the Entrepreneur. Now, I would say I have done this mission yesterday trying to record it, but we had some technical issues. I lost the audio and the video, so we're going to go ahead and start over. So let that be a lesson. You get 3 options to do the career mission. So if you make a mistake on one location, if you look on EVE University, you can find where all 3 mission givers are at, and then you can travel to the second location, which is what I've done. So let's go ahead and pick it up with the Industrialist. We're going to do the Producer. And let's see what happens. Also, to continue on with the theme, we're probably going to do the first maybe 1 or 2 missions in real time, and then after that we'll speed it up. That way you don't have to sit here and listen to me talk. So mission number 1. War never stops, and we need to stoke it with raw materials. I want you to go mine some Veldspar ore for me. Remember to fit a mining module to your ship before you go, and keep in mind that you might have to make more than 1 trip before you report back to me. To make it clear, I want you to mine at least some ore from the locations. Basically, he's telling you got to mine at least some of it, but if you already had some or if you wanted to buy it, you could. And that is going to be kind of a theme in this particular mission set. If you want to, in some of the missions, instead of actually going out and completing the missions, you can just buy what you need. Or if you already happen to have it in your inventory, you can swap it out. It said you will be granted this item if you accept the mission, which is a miner, and then you will receive 257,000 ISK for completing it, and then a bonus reward for 278,000 ISK. It doesn't say how long. Yeah, it does. 6 hours. I was going to say it doesn't say how long, but it's usually probably 5 hours. So let's go ahead and accept the mission. Minimize that. We will undock. Get started. I already have a miner loaded on here because I knew what was going on. And once again, I must apologize if you hear any noise in the background. I've got 3 birds, 2 dogs, a cat, and 2 old people I take care of, and they all make noise. So we're going to warp to site. I've got my miner. I've got a gun just in case we're going to get attacked, which in some of the missions we will. What is our inventory? I've got just short of 400 cubic meters. Aura's audio track is missing. Good work, Captain. Mining is a great way to earn more ISK. As you improve, you can train new skills and unlock new ships and modules. That didn't pop up yesterday. So basically what we're doing an orbit. The reason I'm orbiting is in case anything pops in on a moving target is harder to hit than one that's just sitting there. Let's go ahead and open up the inventory. We're going to Some ships have a mining hold. This is just a shared inventory. We've got about 400 cubic meters. So we're going to go ahead and fill it up. It'll take a minute. Or until this one runs out, whatever happens first. If you're mining, mining is a good way to make inventory, or make money, excuse me. And you can mine and save it in your inventory. That's what I was trying to say. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and mine this thing out. We'll use what we need for the mission, and then we will save the rest. That way, if we ever need any cash down the road, we can always sell it. Okay, our cargo hold is at 81%. We're almost done. I think if we stop it now, it might fill it. Yeah, close enough. Let's go ahead and head on in. We've got almost a full cargo hold, so we'll dock and complete this mission up.
Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Of the miner, the Veldspar, and I brought an extra gun just in case I need it. Okay, here's a mission suited for someone of your caliber. Let's move on to the next stage in the process. First, you'll need 100 units of Veldspar. Then you can process it. It's that Veldspar we just brought in. So we'll take 100 units. And the reward we're going to get adventure. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one real quick. We may not even have to leave the station since I think I have everything. What we're going to do is go to the reprocessing. We're going to put the 100 units of Veldspar out. We'll get 200. We're going to complete the mission, and then we're going to get adventure. I'm going to close for a moment. We just received a new ship. That ship is a Venture. In my opinion, the Venture is probably one of the most important ships you can get. This is my personal opinion. There will be a lot of people that agree, a lot of people that disagree. But the reason being is, if you keep a Venture, fully kitted Venture in your inventory, if you die, if you lose everything, you sink all your money into a $1 billion ship and you've got it loaded down and you've only got 100 ISK left in your bank, you lose that ship and all you've got is that 100 ISK. Well, with the Venture you can start over. It's slow, but you can go mining. You can either compress it, compress the raw ore, which will make it worth more, or you can convert it to minerals, which again would make it worth more. So you can start over. It's slow, but a Venture will make sure that you have the ability to start over. And that's one of the reasons that I have you do these missions, or that I recommend you do these missions, is some of your rewards are ships. By the time, if you do all these missions, by the time you're done, you'll have 6 or 7 ships in your inventory that didn't cost you a penny. But let's go ahead and get this set up, but before we do, I want to take some things off of here. Because we're going to switch over to the Venture. Like I said, I think the Venture is probably one of the most important ships. So I'm going to take the mining laser off. I'm going to take the damage control module off. I'm going to take, see, I don't need that. I'll take the miner off, and I'm going to take the gun off. And then I'm going to leave this ship and I'm going to go to the Venture and I'm going to have the Venture assembled. We're going to board the ship. we should have civilian miner, damage control, oh, I tell you what, let's go ahead and remove the damage control. That was my mistake. That wasn't the civilian miner I was grabbing, that's the laser upgrade. It actually goes down here. Here's the miner, we'll put that there. We're going to take the prototype gun, put that there. We are going to put the inventory there. We're going to, I don't have anything else just yet, but we can get it. Okay, let's see what the next mission is. Industrialist. There is the civilian afterburner. You will be granted this item if you accept the mission. The rewards is an expanded cargo hold and 270,000 ISK. And the mission is, the next stage of the industrial process is building something. I want you to give me a civilian afterburner. I don't care how you do it. You can build it using blueprints I'm giving you. That's a blueprint. Or just buy one off of somebody. However you get your hands on one, please make sure it's packaged before you give it to me. So that is what I'm going to start doing. Like I said, I'm not going to go build this myself. I'm just going to buy what I need. But I think from this point on, I'm going to go at accelerated time, and then we'll finish this up as fairly quickly as we can. We are on mission 3 of 10, so we've got this one. We've got a total of 7 more missions to go, so let's go ahead and get this taken care of. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you stay to the end. Okay, we've completed all 10 missions. Some of them we had to actually do physically. Some of them we were able to buy the material for. Some of them we were able to buy the end product and just turn it in. You can mine everything you need, just takes a little while. And for the sake of time for the video, I actually cut it down. So let's close this and see what we got. Now I came up here. The only thing I had with me was my heron and the items on the heron, and I brought an extra gun if I needed it. What I do have now through this particular mission chain is a venture, which I switched over to. I think we got it, it was either the second or third mission chain. And then the final mission we got the badger. The badger is a transport ship, the heron is a mining, and these two are, as far as I'm concerned, very, very important ships. Definitely the venture. But we've got two ships out of it. We've gotten multiple items and some blueprints. We got a civilian blueprint, afterburner, a bantam blueprint. It's got 5 runs, so we can make 5 ships if we want and sell them. Cat booster, it's got 2 runs. I think that's about 20 boosters if I remember correctly. We got 2 damage controls, 2 expanded cargo holds, 2 miners. Well, actually, yeah, 2 miners. Mining lasers, some tritanium, some veldspar, and then if I go into the mining hold on my venture, we picked up some kernite. I stayed a little bit extra to mine just a little bit extra kernite. Minerals, extra minerals will always be a good thing. So we have about 900,000 in items. Started out, not sure exactly what we started out. I had to do the math on it, but right now we're sitting at 16,400,000. So that's nothing to sneeze at. So what I'm going to do now is end it here, and our next video we'll pick it back up with the next industrialist mission, but it will be the entrepreneur. So I hope this helped you out. For those of you who stayed to the end, thank you very much. Y'all take care now.